What's going on, YouTube? Darksword255 here, where the numbers may be randomly generated, but the content itself is not. And we are jumping into the summon. Well, the summon pool's already gone. Whatever. I'm jumping a little bit already at the start of the game. Oh boy. There is a champion chase event, guys, for these delectable points, these pizza points, and I'm going to be pulling shards on my free-to-play account and on my main account. Now, guys, especially for a free-to-play account, I have actually not pulled my Donnie for this exact reason. I've been holding on to him so I can get a bunch of points, but this champion, Donnie, is going to be so unbelievably impactful for my free-to-play account because right now, the Titus team that I am running does not have a good reset champion. Now, with Donnie, I'm going to be able to build a significantly stronger Titus team. To become part of my team, click the link in the description right now to get Elenaril for free, as well as 3 more amazing epic champions as you level up. Here's how you do it. Log out of Plarium Play on your PC and uninstall it. Click the link in the description, register with a brand new email, launch raid, and complete the tutorial. Go to your inbox and claim your first champion. Don't miss out on this chance to get a free Elenaril along with 3 epics as you progress through raid. Click on my link right now and let's get started. Plus, if Donnie's a great addition to your team, you can use him as a reset champion, very similar to like a Chimar, a Renegade, stuff like that. I'm going to be coming out with a guide. I know a bunch of people have already come out with guides, but I don't care. I'm going to come out with a guide showcasing how I'm going to be using him on my free-to-play account, how I use him on my main, so on and so forth, guys. So anyways, let's go ahead and summon my boy Donnie right off the cusp here, guys. I don't have any other fragments to summon, which is a big sad, but we're going to summon my boy Donnie here. Beautiful. 500 points. 500 points. And now we also have a 10x, which is basically pointless, for Raphael, which I kind of would just like to get all the turtles in general, but I'm also not really pulling per se, like hard pulling for them. I do not have a lot of shards on my free-to-play account. I'm in the stages of basically gathering my resources again for the next fusion, whenever that is. Hopefully not for a while, but we're gonna pull all of our ancient shards. We might even pull our sacreds. It depends on how far in this champion chase that we progress in, guys. Again, we definitely want to, at a minimum, get to here. I would love the mythical book, but minimum we need to get to here. So we're already starting off pretty strong with 500 points. We're never going to win this because it's a free-to-play account, and unless I had like 80 sacred shards, not going to happen. So let's go ahead, guys. RSL helper is down, so I do not know where my mercy is. I don't remember if I even got anything on my free-to-play account. I know I did on my main account, but I don't know where we are in mercy. I think we actually did get something. Regardless, let's go ahead and start pulling, guys. Alrighty, so the most rare tax I have ever seen. Well, that's not true. I've definitely seen worse. Dang. Okay, we're gonna have to do single pulls, which is just terrible, 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 terrible. But hey, we could be blessed with the legendary. I doubt it, but we could be blessed with the legendary. Okay. Ooh, a gnarl horn. Man, I know for a fact that Grimm's account would love a gnarl horn so he can do Shogun. Ooh, epic. Nice, nice. Wow, dude, the points between a rare and an epic are astounding. Oh my God. 10 points for a rare, and then it jumps up to 250 points for an epic. Wow. Okay. Dude, I'm getting all these fusion champions. I think that's for Roz, I think. Man, it's been a while since I've summoned him. Alrighty, and it looks like, of course, we're going to be getting scammed. Alrighty, I really do not want to pull. I have to pull my sacreds. That's a bummer. I don't even know where I'm at. I only have 3 spots open. Okay, so let's see where we're sitting. We did not get lucky at all. We got brutally abused here. Oh my God. I do not also want to use my gems because I would rather use the gems as energy. If I need to be like very clutch about it, I'll use my gem. I have a bunch of other shards. I do not want to use my void. I actually might not even pull my voids. I'm going to be honest, because the voids are a much more rare commodity on a free-to-play account than I think like ancient shards are. Oh, bone keeper, gross. Okay, this guy looks really cool, but like he's terrible. Orden. Okay, Maeve. And then just, oh, actually I can just summon to the vault now. Oh my God, this is so nice. I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna have to make room, but I forgot. You know what's actually funny? I was about to say, oh my God, we got an epic. Of course we're gonna get an epic. They're the only things that we can get. Legendary, what do we get? Is this guy a dupe? Let's see. Dune Herald. Attacked one enemy has a 75% chance of stealing 50% of the turn meter. Has a 75% of applying a debuff spread. I hate this already. Oh my God. So this guy has so much turn meter. So much. All of his stuff is turn meter. Holy cow. Places an intercept buff. Also places a block buff and a 30%. Okay, wait. What's his speed? Okay. This guy is actually insane. Wow. Wings of Victory. At the start of each round, places a 50% accuracy on all. Oh my God, dude. When a debuff on an enemy is removed, expires, or fills his champion turn meter, dude. Okay. Okay. I see this guy. I feel like he could be good with like a bomb team. I love intercept, block buffs, and increased speed. Damn. Okay. So like, cool, dude. We got a legendary. I'm shocked it's not a mind-blowing legendary. And I don't know if that even really helps my account, but this is my free-to-play account. Every legendary. Yeah. Oh my God, dude. We are halfway. Okay. Well, this ends at least in 2 days. Guys, thank God that I saved Donnie. I knew for a fact that this was like something that could possibly happen. I'm really glad that I did not summon my Donnie early. It took so much like discipline to not pull it. I mean, I didn't wait on my main account, but my main account, like, I don't, you know, it doesn't matter. All right, guys, let's go ahead and jump over to the main and see if we get lucky over there. Alrighty, guys, we are on the main account here. We have 58 ancient shards. We have 9 sacred shards. The bummer with this is, if you guys recall, during the Donatello summon event, I had pulled like 100 and something shards. Kind of a bummer, I guess, but I don't really use ancient shards really, so this is just, you know, the remnants on this account. I really don't ever pull ancient shards. So all right, guys, let's see. I know that we got a Kymar, so we will see if we get lucky and get a legendary here. I am not holding my breath. All right, Runic is awesome. This guy is terrible. I really like this guy. He helped me beat normal faction wars, but his taunt is really nice. Granted, I do wish that taunt wasn't so kind of useless in the game. You know, it was great before when the Hydra head, you could taunt the Hydra head and then it would automatically always eat the guy who was taunted. I wish that they kept that. I'm not gonna lie. Also, did we just see this turn red for a second? I swear that ancient thing just like shocked red for a second. You guys are gonna have to let me know. Like, I swear that is what I saw. I have so much. Look how much room I have in the reserve vault. I have so much room. We got one more 10 pull after this. God, dude, my shard luck has not been pretty. It has not been pretty. Okay, High Katoon is good. I mean, she's a you get her like early in the game, but I mean, she's a really good speed aura. Oh, we have to do singles. Gross. I swear. So my free-to-play account has insane luck with shard pulls. My main account, I feel like I have to summon like 1,000 ancient shards to get something good. I have to summon like 100 sacred shards. I have to like always summon like this massive amount of shards to get like anything delectable. This account actually might be a little bit more behind because the Donatello, like summoning Donatello on my free-to-play account gave me 500 points. And then I got a legendary, which was another 500 points. So I haven't gotten anything, like I haven't gotten any like legendaries or anything on this. So, well, the good thing is we're now 58 more summons closer to Mercy, guys. So that's not bad. That's a good way to look at it. I mean, I just don't really, I don't know. I don't like, it would be nice to get Raphael, but you know, it is what it is. I'm definitely not using my voids. I don't think that it's worth. I will on my free-to-play account in an absolute clutch if I have to, but I will not. I don't want to. Now, what's actually crazy, if you guys compare the tournaments between my free-to-play and this, my free-to-play is in a tournament and the top guy has almost 20,000 points. On my main account, which is like a spending account, nothing. Like that's hysterical. All right, guys, I think we're just gonna yeet the sacred shards. You know, let's just do it. Maybe we'll get a legendary, you know. Okay, that's a Doom Priest. Unironically, I actually need her for faction wars. I keep getting rid of her by accident because I'm like, oh, I always think that I have an extra one and I never have an extra one. I always get rid of her by accident. All right. So far everything is just absolutely terrible. This guy is really, really good. I think he's been power crept, but like he's really good for like faction wars. He puts down the strengthen, the block buffs, the HP burn, and freeze. Like I really like that. Heals all allies for 5% of their max HP every time they're under an HP burn. He's a good support champion, and I mainly used him in faction wars because again, in faction wars, there's not, especially the demons, they don't really have a lot of healers and revivers. Legendary, what do we get? No. Oh man, that stinks. First of all, Tomb Lord is amazing, right? Like Tomb Lord is amazing, but now this is like, I think my third one. So not as amazing. Attacks one enemy 3 times, places a 30% decreased debuff if this is a critical attack. Okay. Attacks one enemy has a 75% chance of placing 2 poison debuffs for 2 turns. So he puts down a lot of poisons, decrease the turn meter of all enemies with less than 50% HP by 100%. Wow. He's okay. He's been kind of power crept. He is, I think, a duplicate. Yay. I'm slightly closer to finishing my legendaries. That's just terrible. Okay, we're almost here. So we just need, I really don't want to pull all of my sacred shards, but hey, we're doing it, I guess. Unless we get another legendary, that would be great. Oh my God, another legendary, and it's an Elder Scrog. Okay, so he is actually a duplicate for me. He was actually one of my first legendaries. This guy he's very niche with how you have to use him. He's manual, he's a very manual champion. But I love this guy. He is awesome. Attacks one enemy, places a 30% increase speed on this champion and a 30% increased crit rate on this champion for 2 turns. If the attack is not critical, it's A2. Now, this is what is really, really important, right? Attacks one enemy 3 times, places an extra hit for each buff or debuff on the target. Can place up to 3 extra hits. Places a HP burn debuff for 2 hits and a true fear debuff for 1 turn. So basically what you want to do with this move, right? You want to attack somebody who has a lot of debuffs and more than 3 debuffs or buffs. He does his A3, it steals all of the buffs and replaces them with an HP burn, a true fear, and it strips all of it. And it's a buff spread, so it hits all of the enemies with these 2 moves. So it is a really powerful move. Again, I used it to progress in campaign. I used it in Doom Tower hard. I used him in arena. Like, he's a very strong champion. Again, he's a little bit niche because you need to have somebody put down either a bunch of debuffs, or you have to have an enemy with a bunch of buffs for him to go ahead and strip. Now, this is what I like a lot. He, like I said, he's a very unique character. Places a 60% increased defense on this champion for 3 turns. Places a fear debuff on all allies for 1 turn. Places a true fear debuff for 1 turn on targets under block buffs, which is really cool. Places 30% decreased speed. And this debuff cannot be resisted. Also, place a provoke debuff on legendary champions for 1 turn. So, like, if you're in the arena, right, and you drop his A3, bam, goes through, provokes everybody, and they all have to focus him. And this is what makes Elder Scrog so disgusting. Receive 15% less damage from legendary and mythical champions. Inflict damage equal to this champion's attack when attacked by a legendary or mythical champion. The extra hit cannot crit. So you can pump him up with a bunch of attack damage, and when he gets hit, like, he's reflecting a lot. He's A, absorbing, and B, reflecting. This champion, like I said, there's a lot of setup that kind of needs to go into this guy, but I absolutely love this guy. He is a great champion. He has been, like I said, kind of power crept, but if you have him, I think that he's absolutely worth using. So you guys will have to let me know. Did you guys poll? Were you guys intelligent? Like half of me, and save your Donnie to summon now? Did you guys end up buying any of these prism shards and pulling here? Let me know, guys, what you guys got for this champion chase event, guys. If you got anything cool, I really hope you guys did. Let me know down in the comments, and I will see everybody in the next one.